Welcome to MFB TV on Wednesday the 4th of February. Regular viewers will be delighted to know that I will now be doing a monthly video blog, and colleagues will step in when there's hot news to announce to post on the website to give you a bit of variety and to avoid having to watch me too often this year. Okay, so now let's have a quick look back on January. Well, in the month, the average number of buy-to-let mortgages available to you as borrowers was up to 840 from 803 in December. Also in the month saw the launch of the first 10-year fixed-rate buy-to-let mortgage product since pre-credit crunch. Congratulations to the Mortgage Works on the initiative on this product, which came with a very attractive flat fee. This is something our sales director Steve Lanick has blogged on extensively, so do follow up on the details of this product if you're looking for long-term borrowings. We've also recently published our buy-to-let cost index, which is our real cost analysis of taking out a buy-to-let mortgage in the final quarter of 2014. So in that period, as I've already said, there was a record number of buy-to-let mortgages available and further increased since then. We've discovered that lower loan-to-value fixed-rate mortgages are now cheaper than the equivalent tracker products, and of course that is before any prospect of a future base rate rise, which may or may not happen at the end of this year. Also, mortgage charges fall further for lower loan-to-values, whilst landlords on higher loan-to-values do pay extra fees in both real and perceived terms. Now, in the budget announcement in the autumn, George Osborne, in his final run-up as Chancellor, depending on the result of the general election in May, made some stamp duty changes. So we've now introduced two different stamp duty calculators to help you through the morass of stamp duty charges. A calculator for residential property, which naturally includes all buy-to-let purchases, and a calculator for those purchasing commercial property, which in general terms adhere to the old rules. Our FD Simon has written a blog on the subject, but do remember, if you're a developer and you're buying an old site, the status of that site will determine what stamp duty you pay at the time of acquisition. Both Simon's blog and the calculators can be found on our website. Good news on the Keystone front, we've made some changes to the lending criteria with support from our funding partner Aldermore Bank. This is the Classic and Premier range, where we can now lend to first-time landlords. We will now accept new build flats, although we do look at concentration risk, and on multi-units, i.e. freehold blocks, we can now go from 4 flats to 6 flats. And on HMOs, subject to a slight change on the loan to value, we will now look on HMOs of up to 10 bedrooms. So that avoids you going to a full commercial lender. And on the Keystone Solutions range, where people have experienced some credit challenges, for the broker community we can now pay a little bit more commission. Our quarterly newsletter, First Rate, is available electronically on the website. But for those of you who would rather receive a hard copy, and in fact regular correspondence with us do receive a hard copy in the post, but if you don't get a hard copy, ring up your consultant here in the office and we'll arrange to add you to the mailing list and send you out a complimentary copy for not only this but future publications. Further details on everything I've just discussed can be found on our website, and as ever, our consultants are available to take your inquiries on 0845 3456 788.